Well, hey there. I'm Alan,
I'm Jennifer.
and we had been married for a little bit over 5 years and had gotten to a place in our relationship where we're starting to have an impasse. There were certain things that we were struggling with in terms of communication, making decisions. And to be honest, we really just kind of started drifting apart because of life, parenthood, business, career, and whatnot. And we came to this marriage intensive weekend in hopes of really kind of rekindling the flame and working on some issues in our marriage that we were having trouble working through by ourselves.
So, coming into this weekend, we had been at an impasse in our marriage where we had some communication issues, we had a few disagreements, and I was really hoping to change his mind on a decision that we were wanting to make. This weekend changed my life because God showed up. And it was less about me trying to change my husband or sway him or influence him to make a decision that would really impact the rest of our lives. But instead, I let God speak to him, open up his heart, and it allowed me to just release that burden of trying to change my husband. God showed up, showed himself, and released a huge weight off of my shoulders over the weekend.
Yeah. And so for me, one of the things that really helped me was having the opportunity to really see into my wife's heart and really understand some of the damage that I had caused because of maybe the way I was communicating with her, maybe not showing her attention that I needed. And so, or that she needed rather. And so it really gave me a chance to really look deep into our marriage and into, your life so that I could see some issues where God needed to confront me and convict me about how I can be a better husband and how I may have caused some damage in our marriage because of neglect or just lack of attention and whatnot. But then a bigger thing for me is that it really gave me some really, really good tools for how to communicate. And I think I can speak for both of us in terms of sometimes whenever we have what we call intense fellowships, right? Sometimes we don't always communicate in the best way. And so we left this weekend with like some clear strategies for what to do in the heat of intense fellowships and conversation.
That's right. So, if your marriage is great and you need a tune up, or your marriage is okay and you find yourself drifting, sometimes that happens over the years. I know we often found ourselves there. This weekend is for you no matter where you are at in your marriage.
Yeah, and I would even go a step further and say that if you are at the place where you're ready to throw in the towel, you're ready to give up, you've tried counseling, you tried other things, and this is kind of like your last ditch effort, then we highly recommend this weekend because we believe that your marriage can be transformed. It can be revolutionized by some of the things that you're going to not only learn, but what God is going to do in the midst of this weekend in your life individually, as well as in your life as a married couple.